common question I get is, what are the side effects of sleep deprivation? I have the answers for you. Keep watching. In this video, I'm sharing what sleep deprivation does to you physically, mentally, and emotionally. Then I'll reveal why sleep deprivation makes it almost impossible to safely lose weight. And last, I'll share my best tips for getting deep, quality sleep. Sleep deprivation is a huge problem in today's society. We are stressed to the max. We're unhealthy and eating and drinking crap that interferes with our sleep. We're scrolling on social media and watching streaming TV. Sleep takes a back seat for all kinds of reasons. The average person needs 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep to be healthy and have energy. I'm talking about actual sleeping, not lying in bed looking at Instagram. You may think that you can get by on less, but that doesn't mean getting by is even healthy. Sleep deprivation is toxic for you physically, mentally, and emotionally. There's a reason why it's the most effective form of torture. Lack of sleep is linked to unstable moods, anxiety, and a whole host of other emotional problems. My dad, a licensed therapist, says that if you deprive someone of sleep for 3 days, they'll start talking, acting, and sounding like a crazy person. Lack of sleep makes you more susceptible to all forms of stress. Prolonged stress is linked to disease. Lack of sleep tanks your energy level. Lack of sleep deprives your body of time to reset your hormones and repair your body. Sleep deprivation makes it impossible to safely lose weight. There's a reason sleep is the #1 rule in weight loss. Your body senses a lack of sleep as stress and hangs on to water to protect you. When your body's holding on to water, it's not dropping the weight. You've got to sleep so your body knows that you're safe and will release the weight. We like to say in Code Red, you ain't sleeping, you ain't losing. It is the #1 rule for a reason. You could be doing everything right. You could be eating perfectly. You could be getting all your water in. But you're getting 3 hours a night. You're getting 4.5 hours a night. And you'll get up on the next day and you will look at the scale. It will even be up or the same. Let me tell you a personal story about something that happened here pretty recently. I had to fire an employee that had been with me for a long time, and it was a particularly stressful situation that needed to be handled delicately. It was so stressful for me that I was losing sleep. In fact, I lost 3 nights of sleep. For 3 nights, I only got 3 hours of sleep, and every day I would get up and the scale would be up a pound. And then the next day, 3 hours of sleep, up another pound. And then the third day, 3 hours of sleep, up another pound. 3 pounds in 3 days, not from my eating, not from skimping on my water, simply because of the lack of sleep. And I just hurt everywhere. My body was bloated. I was miserable. On that 4th night, I finally slept a full night. And would you believe it? I was down not only those 3 pounds, but another extra pound. I cannot stress this enough. Your body senses a lack of sleep as stress. And it's going to hold on to body fat. It's going to hold on to water. It's going to protect you from a perceived threat. You've got to learn to sleep. This is a non-negotiable. Sleep deprivation causes increased hunger and sugar cravings. When you ignore your body's "I need sleep" signals, it assumes that you need to be awake for some reason. And sugar is a source for instant energy, so your body sends sugar cravings, so you'll eat it and stay awake. Sugar is a source of instant energy, so your body sends sugar cravings, so you'll eat it and stay awake. I mean, I personally never crave sugar anymore. I've been doing Code Red for so long, I don't crave sugar. But Katie bar the door, if I have been up, like that time where I had to fire that employee, all of a sudden a caramel macchiato and a cake pop is sounding real good. Well, look, your body is only trying to protect you. And by giving you that sugar, by craving that sugar, it's asking you to give it that sugar so it can protect you from crossing over the yellow line and hitting someone in the oncoming lane. This is just something that is built into us for thousands of years, for a millennia, to protect us. Your body doesn't hate you. Your body is trying to protect you because you're not giving it what it needs. So it's looking for a way to help you out. Sugar feeds disease and obesity. Your body also sends hunger signals for a similar reason: energy, so you can stay awake. When I lose sleep, my weight actually goes up, and so does most people's. When I'm tired, I also want to eat and I crave junk food. Before I go into tips to help you get better quality sleep? I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me, is this a problem area for you? This is the number one biggest problem I deal with when it comes to my Code Red clients. So is this a problem for you, or maybe it used to be a problem? Comment below, tell me your story, because I read all of your comments. I love them. Thank you. Comment below. Do you notice that in the evening time, your cravings for sugar start to come on? Well, you're starting to get tired. You're starting to wear down. And of course, your willpower has already been used up for the day, and it breaks down at night. Motivation out the window, willpower out the window, discipline out the window. Look, it happens to everybody. A lot of them, they're gonna binge eat or they're gonna cheat at night. That's why it's so important that you don't have junk food in your house. You don't keep any sugar in your house. When you're tired, you give in to things that you absolutely should not do. Watch the evening times, be aware of this, put measures in place. Maybe you say the kitchen is closed, mom's done in the kitchen, the dishes are done, like everything's done and cleaned up before those cravings start to come in and before you start to really get tired and start to break down a little bit. If you're sleep deprived, here are some tips to help you get the quality sleep you need. Train your body for sleep by creating a sleep routine in the evenings. I do this and it helps me wind down. Make your room clean, dark, cool, and comfortable. And use it only for sleeping, not as a gym or as an office. Get the laundry, the kids, the pets off the bed. Clean up the clutter. Use blackout curtains if it's too light. Invest in nice sheets, pillowcases, and blankets. Diffuse lavender essential oil in your bedroom. Turn off your device 30 minutes or more before you go to sleep. And wear your blue light blocking glasses in the evening. Make sure you consume all of your caffeine well before noon. If your mind won't shut off at night, like mine doesn't shut off at night, here are some things you can do. Take a high quality magnesium to calm you down. We do offer high quality mag from Code Red. It's Code Red branded mag. You can get that on the website. I've got it linked below. Try melatonin or a safe over-the-counter sleep aid. Look, I have tons of energy, so I take a half a Kirkland Sleep Aid. It's a little blue pill that's the generic brand Unisom, and I take a half, and it helps me drift off to sleep. It doesn't make me groggy, but everybody is different. So look for ways to process your stress. It might be a bath, it might be walking, it might be journaling or a massage or time with friends. And listen, don't go straight for the Ambien unless it's really bad and none of the other stuff works. A lot of people, they want to just reach right for medication. They just want to go to sleep through just pharmaceuticals. And look, I get that. That is the easy way out. But there are so many things you can do that can induce natural sleep. It's not fair to go right for the Ambien and give yourself that high powerful drug when you are not even doing the basics. You gotta nail the basics. You might need a sleep mask. You might need the blue light blocking glasses like I mentioned earlier. And for the love of God, make sure that room is really cool, like 66 degrees cool. Like I'm here filming this video and last night my hotel room was 66 degrees. It was cold in there and I love it and I slept like a baby. Are you eating in bed? Does it smell like Indian food in your bedroom? Do you have a pile of dirty laundry on your bed that you just keep moving off to the floor? This stuff affects your sleep. Everybody always wants to go to medication. The medication needs to be your last resort. This is one of the many topics that we talk about, that I teach about. I was gonna say, I almost said hound you about, but maybe some people think I do. But I do teach you about sleep on the 10-pound takedown. In fact, I teach you about a lot of things. Every day, every morning, I come live to you and I teach you something new that's not only gonna help you learn, but unlearn what we've all been brainwashed to believe for the last 70 years. So join the next rolling challenge. I have them every month, so if you missed last one, join the next one. I've got the link below in the description. And I'll see you on the next video.
Video 7. Oh, right. My terrible clapping.
Lack of sleep deprivation makes it impossible to save. Before I go into tips to help you, make sure that all of your caffeine is consumed way before noon. Remember, at 8 a.m. Mountain Time,